G'day guys, Chris here from Vo-Gus Prospecting. Today we've woken up on a disappointingly cold morning, which is going to turn into a really good day. Me and Hamish have been up this gully for a couple of days seeking out crevices, and we've found some really good ones that keep going down that I can't jam my hands into. All of Hamish's specialised tools can't get to the bottom of, so we've brought some heavy duty equipment, which in the form of a giant pry bar and a rock hammer, to break them open and try and get to the bottom. And I fall off a rock and try and find the gold that's at the bottom of them. So hopefully there'll be a big shiny nugget waiting for us by the end of the day. Good news is Hamish survived the trip with his 16-ton bar and rock hammer. And here is the crevice. It just keeps going down and down and down, and I can't get into it. And I know it's got gold in it because I pulled 3 good pickers out of it.
There you go. It's all yours, mate. Success.
Success.
There you go.
Hamish has graciously used his muscles, skills and expertise, all of which I do not have, to crack open the crevice for me. And it actually has cracked completely open. Yeah, all the way down to the bottom. Awesome. Look at that. Beautiful. Anything in the first pan. Here we go. Yeah, a couple of little specks. We got 3, but only tiny. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Second pan's coming along. Hamish's amazing crevicing tool of longness has helped immensely, but I've been called over to check out the crevice of all crevices, apparently. Show me the crevice. Oh yeah.
Goes right in there.
That's not a bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll open that one up.
I think you can move that with a giant crowbar. Alright, here we go. Probably not going to be able to see it on camera, but I'll try. It's a bust. It's a bust, Hamish.
Nothing?
Nothing. 0. And it's been completely cleaned out. All got those 3 micro dots I picked up earlier, which are just there. Oh well. Next crevice. Some of you may recognise this spot from where I found my 3.81 gram nugget. Now I've pretty extensively dug that hole out. When we did that, it was actually high enough to sluice, so we sluiced the whole lot after we found that nugget, and all this is overburden. And I put it right on top of the crevices because I was real smart. This is where I was working, and that crevice continues this way following that path. So I removed all the overburden that I can, and I'm just going to dig down here in this section and see if that crevice continues the way it is, which is on a nice sluicing angle. Well, the good news for me is the crevice does continue on a nice sort of sluice angle across the creek. We're going to find out what's in the pan though. I'm going to try and do this one-handed, because once again I don't have my clip. Professionalism on this show is amazing. Hey, hey! That's a gold speck up there. There's a few of them. I think there's some more behind that rock. There you go. Move that rock out of the way. Ah! There's another chunk. That is sick. Alright, cool. So that's just from the topsoils. I've got a problem. It's a good problem to have, but I've got a problem. I'm getting about 5 to 8 specks per pan in a tiny pan, a pan that's only 20 centimeters wide, so about half the size as my normal pan. So it's incredibly rich soil, but it's very slow to work, and this just keeps going, which means that at some point I'm going to have to move all my other overburden that I made when I sluiced, because I'm an idiot and I poured it all on top of the gold. Check this out. This is what every pan is bringing from this dirt. And that is going to add up real quick. I like this spot, I do. I just want to get down to the bedrock though, so I can hopefully get the mother load. I was going to do a hard work montage, but I didn't want to show you how unfit I was. I've made me river, bust through there, moved as much rock from around my crevice as possible. You can see I've dropped the water by a good half foot. Hamish is coming up to check out my mine site. You know, I've got my water and my holding pond here, and I've got my working and my overburden, so it's got to have a name. I'll call it Rock Dog Creek or something. Rock Dog Creek, there you go, that's it, that's what it's going to be, all according to Grizzly. I'm panning away, and it's hard going with a small pan because you can't move that much dirt. And I'm ready to just go and find another nice little tight crevice, and then stuff like this happens. You got to keep digging, don't you? Yeah. Hamish has walked up the creek and he goes, it's an ounce, but it is the best bit of gold we've found today. Look at that. That's your first picker. And I've run out of gold. I can't find anything in there. I'm still working through overburden. The cut's getting bigger. Hello? Okay. Hamish is still lugging up that ginormous crowbar because some of you may recognise this from the Danger Noodle video of where I pulled out some gold nuggets. And now we might have a chance, maybe, at cracking some of this. I'll tell you what, there was no way I was anywhere near the bottom of this when I was up here with my little bloody Jimmy bar. At least I satisfied my curiosity. There wasn't much in it. I'm scraping out the crevice below where I found those two nuggets in my Danger Noodle one, and if Grizzly doesn't knock over the camera in the next 2 seconds, I saw something stick its head out on my first pan, but instead of revealing it or even looking what it was in there, I went and I grabbed another pan full of dirt and threw it in on top just to see if it was even more. We're about to find out if I just got excited for nothing, or if there was actually some good gold in there. Oh no, there was definitely good gold in there. Look at that. Chunks.
Where?
There.
Oh!
Chunks. Ah, that makes it worthwhile, doesn't it? I don't know what Hamish has found, but he's called me over.
Yeah. What's that?
That is a rock. Oh. It was worth coming up for though, because it could have been gold. Hamish just graciously opened that crack up a bit more for me, and we've panned down to the last little bit. I'm going to do the hold the pan and swirl it thing, so it's going to be some shocking filming, but I can see some gold. That's actually a good bit of gold. I got another good bit. It's round. It's quite nice actually. This spot is ridiculous. It keeps going down deeper and deeper. I keep finding better and better gold. I pretty well had it with this spot. Even though there's still dirt in there, I haven't pulled out any gold from that crevice in about 3 pans. I've got as much as I can out of there. And again, I'm not finding any gold. I only got a few bits out of here. And then it stopped. So, yeah, there could be some stuff up there as well. But I'm just moving on to the next one. Next one, I've just jimmied some spots up there. So I got the crowbar in there and smashed up some crevices. That one, and this one that had worked previously, and still managed to find a little bit more colour. It has been one hell of a day. Extremely hard work because of the amount of crevices we've done. This is falling over. This is Hamish's crevice. He's cleaned out. He found some really nice pickers in there, which we will show you if I can convince him to empty his pan out for me. I've been working down here. The only puddle of water we've got just there, so nice and conservative. But I cleaned out that one in there, one just in behind there, some down there. I started on this one, but I haven't found any gold in it yet, so don't know. Might be the final pan and time to go home, I think. Well guys, that was a very big day of crevicing. It's almost 3 o'clock. We started at around 8:15 in the morning. So it's been a big day, but this will show you what you can do with the right type of crevicing tools, because thank God for Hamish bringing up tools that actually work, unlike me just rocking up with any old thing and hoping for the best. We found some really good gold. It's been a very good day. I'm naked, Hamish is naked. We're going to walk out of here with a really heavy crowbar that got everything absolutely perfect for us. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, I hope to catch you out here sometime and check out this gold.